Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with picks and parlays. We're talking college basketball, a top 25 matchup. Number 19 Northwestern heads to number 10 Iowa. So 2020 is almost over, thank goodness. And we've got a promo code to celebrate. The code is 2021 for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The Hawkeyes favored -11. The total is 157.5. Northwestern is 6-1 on the year, 5-1 against the spread, and 2-0 against ranked opponents this season with big wins over number 17 Michigan State and also number 25 Ohio State. And then you've got Iowa. The Hawkeyes were a team entering the season with a lot of hype. They're 7-2 on the year, 6-3 against the spread, averaging 95 points per game. Of course, with Luka Garza, one of the National Player of the Year candidates at the helm there, coming off a loss to Minnesota where they gave up 102 points. So the stock's a little down for Iowa, but also 11 is a big number. We've got Craig Trapp joining us to break this one all down. Craig, your thoughts on Northwestern and Iowa?
Well, I was shocked when I saw the line opened at 10. Now it's at 11. I was a little shocked because I thought after Iowa lost, you might see some, the number kind of start to correct itself. It probably should be closer to 7 or 8. But I think that's a lot of its perception, early, season perception and the polls, how good Iowa is. And they are a good team. But when you score 90 some points a game, guess what? You allow a lot of points as well. And Northwestern's really good. They don't get on national television as much as Iowa has this year. But I mean, like you said, they've already had two nice wins in the Big Ten, beating a very good Ohio State team and maybe an up and down Michigan State team. I think Michigan State's going to be better towards the end of the year, but both of those were quality wins. And it wasn't just they just barely scored by Michigan State. They handed it to them pretty well. So I think Northwestern is the play for me at that 11 points. It's a little concerning that it's this high and that it went higher because I know people think, well, Iowa lost last time out and they were up late. They probably should have won. They'll come back. But man, covering this kind of number, you would think that the public would be on a ranked underdog that's getting double digits.
I think for me in this one, I will be taking the over just because Iowa has been scoring a whole lot of points, and also their defense has not been exactly stout. As I mentioned, they gave up 102 points to Minnesota. And I was thinking when I watched them against Gonzaga, I thought, you know what, Gonzaga's a really good team, a really dynamic offensively. That's maybe why Iowa gave up 99 points to them. But then they went and gave up 102 to Minnesota. So I am eyeing the over 157.5. At least 10 3-pointers have been made by Iowa in 5 of their last 6 games. So not only good down low with Garza, also have a lot of sharpshooters on that squad. Iowa 8-1 to the over this season, and also Northwestern 4-2 to the over. So I will be taking the over and just hoping for points because I'm not sure where I should be leaning when it comes to this Iowa team coming off that bad loss.
Yeah, I think Coach Collins has done an amazing job at Northwestern. I mean, he brought that Duke pedigree. He played at Duke, coached under Coach K, and I think he's brought that pedigree to Northwestern. Duke doesn't play that defensive style like we know in the late '90s, early 2000s. Now they play more up and down, and I think Coach Collins wants to play that way as well. He finally has some athletes, and I think you're right. They're going to play up and down with Iowa. I do like the over, but my better play definitely going to be on Northwestern plus the points. I just think it's way, way too many points. I think Iowa wins, but I think it's more like 5, 6, 7 points.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our college hoops talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Craig Trapp. As always, Craig, thanks for joining us.